What's up guys, welcome back to another Elden Ring video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a very strong faith build that I like to use. So first things first, if you want to change your stats, you're going to come to the Royal Lucaria Grand Library at Renala. You're going to go right here. You're going to go up here and use a rebirth. So let you reallocate your stats. And you're going to want to click rebirth. And click rebirth and then you can respec your stats. So instead of respecing my stats, I'll just show you what I have. So in my status menu, I have 40 vigor, 40 mind, 40 endurance, but you're going to notice the main thing about this build is faith. We're going to level that all the way up to 80 because this is a faith build. That's going to allow us to use some incantations, spells, and some certain weapons that we're going to be using in this video. So let's dive right into what you need to know. So right here, we're going to want to fast travel to the inner or heart of Aeonia bonfires. Now once you're at the bonfire, you're going to want to look for those guys over there. These guys drop the weapon that we're going to be using today. There's a bunch of different ways you can do this. You can either kill them or use a silver foot to get extra chance of them dropping it. But that's the weapon we want to use, and I'm going to showcase it while we're here. So now let's use these rings. They do crazy faith damage, and that's what we're going to be using. It does scale with your faith level, so that's why I usually go for higher faith. There's a bunch of them around the swamp and this tree in general, so you're going to want to farm these guys until you get the weapon. It took me around 5 or 6 tries. Really not that hard. You just go up to them, take them out. That's it. Alright, so the next thing in this build that we're going to want to grab here is the Erdtree Seal, which boosts our incantations by 340 at level 9, which is crazy. It allows us to do incantations like this at almost 3 times the damage, so it's very helpful. That's what we're going to be going for. So, we're going to want to go Volcano Manor, top left of the map. We want to go to the Prison Town Church bonfire. If you can't go there, just simply go the Volcano Manor bonfire, just go around and you'll find it here. So, once you're here, you want to run onto the roof once you go outside the church to the right. Drop down like this. And you're going to be careful here because there are some dangerous enemies, so you just want to drop down. Just like that. You're going to want to run in. And right inside this prison cell here is where you're going to find the Erdtree Seal. See, other people are grabbing it already. It's right here on this body. Next up, we're going to want to do 2 things. We're going to want to go to the Artist Shack Site of Grace. First, we're going to want to kill a golden skeleton. Then we're going to drop down to the Petrified Ruins to grab a talisman. So this guy's really simple to kill if you've got the faith build I told you earlier. Simply kill him and he'll drop you a special item. I've already got it, but it's pretty much just going to be, I believe it's an incantation or a prayer book. I forget which one it is. But you're going to be able to use that, and I'll show you that later in the video. Once we've done that, we're going to head south. Alright, so now that we're at the Petrified Ruins, we're just going to want to go over here, and we want to grab a heirloom. It's going to boost our faith. It's going to allow us to do more damage. So once you're here, you're going to have to do a bit of looking. It's a bit hard to find. You want to roll around until you find it. It takes a while, but it's right here. You're just going to roll through everything and drop down. I just want to open this chest, and you're going to get the 2 fingers heirloom. It's going to boost your faith by around 8 or 6, I forget. But it's going to allow you to do more faith damage, and it scales with the Erdtree Seal we got earlier. Alright, so once that's all done, we're going to want to head to the Church of Vows, Site of Grace. It's going to allow us to do a bunch of things. It's going to allow us to buy some incantations that we're going to want. So right here, you can literally just go right up after you get to the Petrified Ruins. It's right here. And you're going to want to talk to this tortoise dude. Got a cool hat on and everything, you know, he's pretty chill. You're going to want to give him the prayer book you got from that golden knight. And you can just simply just click give prayer book. Once you do that, you're going to want to go to incantations. Remember, incantations are faith-based spells, not sorcery. It's from intelligence. So you can buy whichever ones you want. I recommend lightning spear, honed bolt especially. Honed bolt's an essential one. Black flame's really good. And all of these are generally good. And I'll show you where to get some of these right now. So the next place we're going to go to is the left side chamber. So we're going to grab a certain spell. It's going to allow us to do some extra damage. And I will show off that spell right now, if I have a chance. So you just want to roll through all of these fortifications. You know, I don't know what they're called, to be honest. I don't really pay attention in history class, so I don't know half of these. But I'm just going to go through here. There's going to be some mouses in here, whatever. Just want to kill them all. They're not that difficult to kill. So once you take these guys all out, it'll take you a bit, but once you get it done, you simply just want to go over here to the Imp Seal. You're going to want to break the fog barrier that you're going to see right here. Once you're through, grab it from the chest. There's a couple of chests in here. I think there's 2. You're going to open both of the chests, and you're going to grab the Black Flame spell, which is right here. It's gonna allow us to do some fire damage and tick damage as well. Right here, we're gonna want to go to the shack here, the corpse stench shack. Just don't go down the cliff. Just travel there in the first place. I thought that this one was closer, but you just want to go across the road, and you're gonna get invaded. That's fine. Be right on this body. You're gonna get the golden vow incantation. Remember, just go from the bridge Inquity. I don't even know how to say it. Just go through here until you get to this shack, and then that's it. Now, one last thing before I show off the build. You can't come here to Khaled. You can go to the Cathedral Dragon Communion, and you are able to grab some special dragon spells if you have dragon hearts. So there's Dragon Fire, Magma Breath, a bunch of these different ones. I prefer the Grail's Roar, but there's a bunch of them you can get. Every dragon boss you kill, you'll be able to get a new one. So for this demonstration, I'll grab Magma Breath. I have a couple of dragon hearts, so I'll just buy them out. So once you do that, you can equip these incantations from the bonfire menu. Now for those new to using spells and incantations, what you're going to do is go to a site of grace, and you're simply just going to want to memorize spells. So you're going to be able to go through incantations, spells, pretty much anything you'd like. So for this demonstration, I'm going to remove this, all of them. So you're going to just want to click on the one you want and select the spell that you'd like to use. You might not be able to use all of them. If that's the case, just level up what it asks you to. So for this build, I'm going to want to go for Lightning Spear, Honed Bolt, Golden Vow for sure. You can go for Earth Tree Heal if you would like to get healing. Some of these do take up 2 slots, so just be careful about that. Another great one is actually the where is it? This one right here takes up 2 or 3. I forget. Elden Stars is probably one of the best incantations in the game. It's very annoying to deal with, but that's kind of the point of why we're using it, isn't it? So once that's done, you can simply equip the seal in your left hand. You can't use these without the seal, and you can simply pop them. So for example, the Lightning Spear, you can just throw it just like that. But remember, when you're always using incantations, you're going to want to lock onto the enemy you're trying to hit them with, or else it's just going to be really annoying to deal with. So let's first try the Earth Tree Heal, which is one of the ones in the build. So simply just shows off heals, stuff like that. The Elden Stars is the main thing of this build that does the best in PvP. It takes a while to pop, but once you get it off, it's going to do really light tick damage, which stuns the enemy and makes it easier just to run up to them because they're constantly having to roll. They're really not going to be able to handle it very well, and I didn't even have to swing at them to take care of them. Now, you can get the Elden Stars from the Royal Capital, which I'll show you right now. Alright, so for the next incantation, the Elden Stars, you're going to go to Deep Root Depths. This is going to be a bit difficult to find. You're going to want to go to the Waterfall Basin, and there's going to be a coffin at the end of this boss fight. You can get here right through Nokron, and if you don't know where that is, simply go down after killing Radon. It's going to open a huge crater right here. You can't miss it. You want to go down through, you want to go all the way through this area until you hit the Waterfall Basin, and then it'll take you right here. So once that's done, we're going to climb up on the roots and we're going to head west. This is probably the hardest one to find just because of the location. Not many people have this spot unlocked, so that's why I'm going to walk you guys through it right now. So you just want to climb on that. There's going to be a bunch of ants or whatever, termites. I don't really care, to be honest. Just want to walk through here. It is very dark in here. Watch out for the termites or whatever, you know. I watch National Geographic, so I know they're termites. But go across the eggs and everything. Just going to leave right here. And you're going to find the Elden Stars incantation right on this body. Right here. Once that's done, you can pretty much consider the build done, unless you want to look for a couple extra, like I have equipped right here. Now really quickly, we're going to talk about equipment. So I use a Veteran's Armor set. You get it from killing the Horalu, I believe. You can just get it from the Remembrance. It's the best armor set in the game. It's extremely heavy, but it's extremely strong. You're going to want to pull this out. 2 Fingers Heirloom, the Crimson Amber Medallion, the Moon Noxtella, and the Crimson Seeds Talisman. These are all going to help you out with your faith build. This one will increase your Estus regeneration, memory slots, HP max, and faith. So now that that's done, we're going to test this build out in PvP. Alright, so we're going to do some PvP with this build. It'll be pretty fun. We'll see how this goes. This guy also looks like he's using similar stuff to me, so we'll see how this goes. And it's really about using the incants, to be honest. Well, it's as simple as that, isn't it? It's really about using the incantations and everything. That guy kind of got murked, you know, no problem with that. Obviously not as good as me. But yeah, that's the end of today's video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll be dropping a Dex build later today if I get that done. But appreciate the support, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next video.